The girl. Let her go. Shut up! You come closer and I kill her! Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance. I'm reading through the file of an old court case. It was the first of my longtime mentor, Mia Fey. Fugitive data. Picture. Terry Falls. Charge, kidnapping and murder. Sentence, the death penalty. Fugitive movements. After escaping, Falls met with and then murdered Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, recaptured on Eagle Mountain about 8 hours after his escape. Her very first client was a death row inmate who had recently broken out of prison. That was a whole year before Mia and I ever met. Six years earlier, Mia Fey, first trial. Hello everyone, MarcusWolfe here, welcoming you all back to another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. So now we're going into Mia's first case. Which I remember saying it was interesting that on the first case of this game, it's Mia's second case. It's like, oh, that's interesting. We're not going to start with the first case. We're just going straight to the second case. Now we're going to the first case. I mean, as a piece of story progression plot thingy, it is used sometimes where it's like, okay, here's the 10th case of this detective. Now let's go to the first case, just to build up the story, because apparently something happened in Mia's very first ever case that set the stage for her second case. But story-wise, the second case was necessary to play first for us, before story-wise we go into her first. So let's see what was so important about her first case that we're only now learning about it. Ugh. God, I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm gonna die. I never should have accepted this case. Oh! Good morning. Oh, don't be so jumpy, Mia. I didn't do nothing. I swear, I didn't kill nobody. Terry Falls, my first client. Sentenced to death 5 years ago, and now a prison escapee. Just relax, Mia, and make small talk, and try to relax him. So why did you escape prison? I'm sorry. I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lie. I didn't escape from nowhere. But Mr. Falls, the police just recaptured you 2 days ago. Sorry. I told a little lie. Oh boy. But anyway, I didn't do it. I never killed nobody. I'm sorry for asking, but you're currently on death row, right? I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. They sentenced me to die 5 years ago, but I was tricked, I tell you. That woman, she lied in her testimony. That's why I got the death penalty. I swear it. I didn't kill her. I could never do that. 2 days ago, Terry Falls escaped from the police wagon when it crashed. And then 8 hours later, a policewoman was murdered before they could recapture him. They believe that Terry Falls did it. After you escaped, did you meet up with a policewoman? Yeah, I did. She's the reason I escaped. So that much is true. He did meet with the victim. I keep trying to default to my regular voice, which I use for Phoenix, but this is not Phoenix, this is Mia. Have to be a little bit of a higher tone, even though it's definitely not feminine sounding, but it's the best I can do, so please forgive me. But I didn't kill her. She was alive when I left. She was alive. It's true. I can trust him, right? I mean, I should. Oh! Oh! If I had a camera, you would see my head tilt so hard. Godot? Are you Godot? That hair... I mean, I've never once seen the upper part of your face, but... that jawline, that hair... Are you Godot? If so, you knew Mia? If not, are you a relative of Godot? Oh, that's throwing me a little bit. I'm gonna assume it's Godot, because it looks so much like him. Jesus. I'll just give him his Godot voice. Ugh. That's throwing me, that really is. What? I am so confused. Huh. You're not going to figure out the truth by just staring at the guy. Why are you here? I came to see how our little kitten was doing all alone in the big, scary lion's den. I thought maybe you'd like someone to play with. And where's Mr. Grossberg? That old man is probably still in bed. I bet he's clutching an empty bottle, mumbling in his sleep. Aren't I good enough? After all, it's me, Diego Armando. I didn't say... Anyway, Diego... So what is Diego Armando, the finest attorney of Grossberg Law Offices, doing here? Are you here for me? No, you got it all wrong. You're the star, not me. After all, it took an amazing amount of guts to take on this case. Imagine, an escaped death row convict for a first client. Yeah, thanks. I sure wish I could get out of it, though. Relax, kitten. I just heard some good news. The prosecutor for today is also fresh out of his diapers. Really? However, unlike a certain somebody who I won't mention, he's earned a reputation as a genius since beginning his career. Genius? Well, it's about time to head on in, kitten. Sharpen those claws of yours. It's go time. That is really throwing me that this is Godot, or someone that looks so much like Godot. I mean, I can even tell in my presentment of my tone that it's a bit more playful. It's not like, get on with the point, trite. How dare... I'm actually being a little bit more playful. I don't know why, it just naturally went, let's be a bit more playful. It's really throwing me. Solitary confinement cell for the condemned must be the world's loneliest place. And that's what my client ran away from. Every other lawyer gave up on him. But I didn't. When I saw those overflowing eyes and heard that simple childlike voice... It really is a childlike voice? Oh my god. I literally defaulted to, I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I just defaulted to that. I was thinking a deep, childlike voice. Oh boy, sir. Let me look at the court record real quick. Oh, I'm glad I did, because we apparently have an autopsy report. Stabbed in the back with a knife. Died between 4 and 5 p.m. due to blood loss. Damn. He was stabbed in the back. Literally. Profiles. Terry Fault, 25. Damn. You murdered someone at age 20. Well, I mean, some people really are just, you know, not good people. Sentenced to death 5 years ago, escaped from custody 2 days ago. Valerie Hawthorne, police officer and the victim, the key witness in the case against Falls 5 years ago. Really? Damn, you must be traumatized a bit then, whatever you witnessed. I mean, you were 18. And Diego Armando, who may or may not be Godot, I don't know. A hotshot lawyer, my senior and rival at the office. A bit smug. Oh, well, I'm really glad then that I did my voice then, the kind of playful Godot-like voice, the way it is. Smugness, I'll take it. When I saw those overflowing eyes, and heard that simple childlike voice, I just had a feeling that he was telling the truth. Why do I feel like this trial is going to be a roller coaster? I mean, the fact that Godot's here is already, to me, indicating a roller coaster. Oh, good luck to us. Oh, wait, is that... Who is this? Who is this? It's a new judge! Yay! I get to do a different voice. God damn it. What is his voice? I don't know. Let's pick one out of random. Okay. Court's now oh, wow, not that. Holy God, no. Court is now in session for the trial of Terry Falls. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, it is him. So this was Edgeworth's first case as well. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Now, I understand the lawyers for both sides are newcomers. Yes, Your Honor. I'm Mia Fey. Miles Edgeworth, Your Honor. Ah, so you're the new prosecutor everyone's talking about, eh? They say you joined the prosecutor's office at quite an early age. At 20, Your Honor. I guess our little kitten hasn't earned herself much of a reputation, huh? Oh, come on, Mia. You can't lose. Not to someone younger than you. Oh, young people running a trial. I'm not too sure how I feel about that. Now then, the defendant in this case is currently a felon on death row. 2 days ago, he escaped from a police wagon. Is that correct? Precisely. But the defendant is not on trial for escaping prison. On the day the defendant escaped, a policewoman was murdered. So, we're here to determine if Mr. Falls was responsible for her death. You got it, kitten. Well then, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's hear your opening statement, if you would. Sorry if I keep changing this judge's voice around. I really have no idea what to set him as, and this tone is interesting on my throat, so it's gonna be a bit strange. I do remember what I did for Edgeworth, though. Kind of my version of a British-Australian tone. Yes, Your Honor. It was 5 years ago. The defendant, Terry Falls, was sentenced to death in this very court. His crimes were kidnapping, extortion, and murder, of all things. The girl he threw off the bridge was only 14 years old. Oh, a truly horrible crime. I remember it well. There was no decisive evidence, so the trial ended up long and protracted. Correct. And yet in the end, what finally decided the case was a certain witness's testimony. A witness's testimony? Ah. The testimony of one Detective Valerie Hawthorne, the person who confronted this criminal 5 years ago. She arrested Mr. Falls at the scene and later testified against him. She was a police officer at 18? Man. She must have done really well at her training for it to be a police officer at 18, damn. I mean, I'm really saying that in a polite way. That's impressive. For anyone in the real world who can become an officer at 18, kudos to you. Seriously. That's great. Kudos. She arrested Mr. Falls at the scene and later testified against him. She claimed she witnessed Mr. Falls throw his young victim into the river. For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current. Most bodies that fall in are never recovered. So, Miss Hawthorne's testimony was the one to put him away. That policewoman you just mentioned, that wouldn't be... Exactly, Your Honor. The victim. The same woman who was killed just 2 days ago. Police Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne. Aha! I see. The man who was sentenced to death based on her testimony escaped 2 days ago, with only one thing on his mind: to take revenge against the one who convicted him. Ugh, the truth is becoming clear to me now. Huh? Yes, yes. It's quite obvious that the defendant is guilty. Wait a minute, Your Honor. That's not right. At least hear the case before you decide on the outcome, please. Watch yourself, Miss Fay. I'm not sure I care for your choice of words, or your tone of voice. Young people these days simply don't know how to respect their elders. Oh, he has a bit of a sassiness to... Well, that makes sense. This is his first case. He's 20. He's got that sass to him. Okay. Well, sassier than he is now. What? Oh, how dare you! You're younger than me, you hypocrite! No, then, Mr. Edgeworth, please, call your first witness. I called the detective in charge of the initial investigation. Of course. Of course it's Gumshoe. Witness. State your name and occupation. Gumshoe! Dick Gumshoe, sir! I'm a homicide detective in charge of this case, sir! I finally got promoted to... I finally got promoted to the detective division like half a year ago. I don't believe anyone asked you about that. Hi, Mom! You got any idea how much work it takes? Yes? You're really gorgeous, you know? Excuse me? No, seriously. My heart, it's kinda aching for you. Detective, pull yourself together and try to be professional. Otherwise, I'll write you up on contempt so quick that something other than your heart will ache. Oh, alright, I'll go out, sir. Oh my god, Gumshoe. How old are you here? Please tell me. Thank you. 26. Oh my god, dude. You are a young gun. You just made detective. You are a young gun at 26. Oh boy. Now then, detective, do tell us about the incident. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. The victim was Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, a veteran on the police force. She was stabbed in the back with a knife and died from blood loss. That much is already stated in the autopsy report. The court would like to hear more details about the incident itself, detective. Yes, sir. I gotcha. Alright, let's take a look at this here area map of the area. So, you see, this is a sketch of Dosky Bridge, a road suspension bridge. The river runs under that, Lost Eagle River. The victim and the defendant met there, on top of the bridge. After stabbing her in the back, killer carried the victim back to his car. He was recaptured at a police checkpoint as he was trying to make his getaway, sir. I see. Dusky Bridge map added to the court record. Bridge located 40 feet above Eagle River. And was the victim's blood found on the bridge? Well, the victim... Well, Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne was wearing a pretty thick coat, sir. Unfortunately, no trace of blood were found at the bridge. Mr. Edgeworth, I warn you that I absolutely despise conjecture. If there is no blood on the bridge, then you have no proof they even met there. Your Honor. If you would please listen to the testimony we have prepared, I'm sure you will be convinced. The two of them most certainly met on that bridge that day. Why, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm not quite sure I like you wagging your finger at me as though I was some hoser. Hoser? What is a hoser? What is a hoser? I had to Google this. Detective, proceed with your testimony. Yes, sir. Here we go, Mia. Just hang on tight. Okay, now. Listen carefully, kitten. One little mistake, and this guy will drink you for morning tea. Trust me and get ready. Yay! Now, give me a moment, because I really do need to... What is a hoser? Please, give me a hot moment. I am on Google right now. Def of hoser, which is short for definition of hoser. It means a foolish or uncultivated Canadian. Oh. It's a Canadian word. The judge is Canadian. Well, I know there is a Canadian accent. I have no idea what that sounds like, so we'll just go with what I have. Okay, this judge is Canadian. That's good to know. All because I searched up the word hoser. So someone who's uncivilized. Treating me like I'm some hoser, like I'm some uncivilized person. Okay, that's fair. Huh. Learn something new every day. Well, on the day of the incident, an unknown person phoned the sergeant and asked to meet. Sergeant Hawthorne went to Dusky Bridge at the designated time and I met with Mr. Falls. That's why she was brutally murdered, sir. Well, the criminal stuffed her body into his car trunk and tried to make a getaway. Mr. Falls was arrested at a police checkpoint we set up at the base of the mountain. Well, you certainly have established the importance of the bridge. Naturally. Now, would the defense please hurry up and proceed with the cross-examination? Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination, coming right up. Hey, settle down there, kitten. If you keep trembling like that, you're gonna make me spill my coffee. I'm not trembling. It's just cold in here, Armando. The courtroom can be a cold battlefield, alright? Especially for the beginner. I don't need you to worry about me. I mean, the defendant, the witness, everyone's a beginner in here. Oh, you got me there with that one. But maybe you should keep your claws out. Show them what you got, kitten. It's okay, Mia. Just stay calm. Just remember those court procedure videos you stayed up all last night watching. I keep forgetting, this is her first case. She is fresh out of the gate. Which is kind of throwing me because this is the 4th case, and we're back to rookie status. It's just throwing me a little bit. No confidence in Mia's voice. It's like, okay, just calm down. Well, on the day of the incident, an unknown person phoned the sergeant and asked to meet. This unknown person, you have no idea who it might be, right? Sorry, afraid I do. What? The one who called Sergeant Hawthorne was the defendant, Terry Falls. What? The defendant called her? Sergeant Hawthorne was a very thorough person, sir. She left a note about her phone call with Mr. Falls. A note? Yeah, top secret memo she left on her desk. Ah. Confidential police materials written by the victim. Well, according to this note, it seems the one who called her to the bridge was indeed the defendant, Mr. Terry Falls. Oh, whose bright idea was it to keep that note from me? Looks like the judge is even more sure of his verdict now. Listen up. Never ask a question if you don't already know the answer. Well, it's that detective's fault. He's the one who said unknown person. Oh, and I don't mind a face on me. I just said it that way because, well, the prosecutor told me to. So was that a trap? With that cute face, I didn't expect him to be so sneaky. I forgot, yeah, this is before the first game, where Edgeworth was a bit underhanded, so it makes sense now. At this point in time, he would be a bit underhanded.
Well, Sergeant Hawthorne went to Dusky Bridge at a designated time and met with Mr. Falls.
A bridge, up in the mountains. Why there?
Well, because it's a very important place to the defendant, that's why.
And what do you mean by that?
If you remember, Your Honor, 5 years ago, the defendant kidnapped a young girl. He was chased onto a bridge, and it was there that he killed his hostage.
And I can't get over the fact that I'm giving Edgeworth this deep of a voice, despite him being 20. But in fairness, having been a teacher, I've heard teenagers with that deep of a voice before, and it throws me every time I hear it. It's like, damn, puberty hit you hard. You're 16, and you already have
a deep voice like this and talking. It's like, damn.
I'm serious, it's like, it throws me for a loop.
He was chased onto a bridge, and it was there he killed his hostage. And the place where all of this occurred is, of course, Dusky Bridge. The very place where Sergeant Hawthorne arrested and handcuffed Mr. Falls.
Returning to the scene of the crime. Nostalgic.
Oh, that's when she was brutally murdered, sir.
Was the body of the victim discovered immediately?
Well, we're pretty on the ball there. We found the criminal within 1 hour of the murder. It was great. We even got to say no move. We got you surrounded.
Wait a sec. Why do I feel like there's something weird about that? The location was a suspension bridge up in the mountains. So how did they find out about the crime so quickly? Well, Sergeant Hawthorne must have mentioned a phone call to someone else, right? If that's what happened, then she wouldn't have been killed.
Well, she never mentioned a phone call from Mr. Falls, but she did leave a note on her desk about it. If only I'd noticed it earlier, maybe she'd still be alive.
Wonder why she didn't mention the phone call to anyone.
The criminal stuffed the body into his car trunk and tried to make a getaway.
So Mr. Falls had a car?
Well, our bridge is way up in the mountains, ma'am. The defendant and the victim both went up there by car. I mean, how else, right?
What? You mean the defendant drove his own car?
No, of course not, Your Honor. It was stolen. He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at a red light.
Car thieves. I'm not sure how I feel about car thieves. Is this guy sure about how he feels about anything?
Oh, what is the fate of the stolen car's trunk?
Trunk? Why'd I do the judge's voice there?
Naturally, lots of body of Valley Hawthorne in there.
Oh, why am I clicked out of the screen? What happened? Oh god. Okay, there we go.
Oh!
Well, that doesn't look too comfortable. Crime photo added to the court record. A photo of the trunk of Fall's car. I'll be honest, I did not pay attention because I was busy fixing my window. The window minimized, so it's like I lost track of stuff. What did the crime photo look like? Can I please examine? Thank you. So this is Valerie Hawthorne already dead in the trunk of the car. Huh. Wait. Why does the lock look broken? Or cracked, or something? Was it always like that? Huh. If so, then that young couple had better take better care of their car. That lock is broken. That poor trunk. The victim, she was stabbed in the back, right?
Yeah.
For some reason, men always seem to get stabbed in the back. But we're talking about a woman here, Diego.
Oh, you can't tell from this photo, but the knife was stuck in the back, nice and firm.
The condition of the body when it was discovered is very important information. Detective, was there anything strange or noteworthy in the trunk of the car?
Oh, here's a photo of the trunk, but I don't see anything strange, do you? Anyway.
In fairness, I think this is strange enough. Like, why is this here? Like, what happened? Did you investigate to say, did this happen before the crime, during the crime? Clearly not after the crime. Well, it still could have been after the crime, but that takes more investigation. Was this before or during the crime? But I don't know if that's enough to say anything yet. Let's look. What did the defendant have to say about this photo?
Oh, I always says, ma'am.
I didn't do nothing. Sorry, I didn't do it. I didn't do nothing.
That's all he says.
Nothing. I wouldn't say he did nothing. At the very least, we know he stole a car.
Oh, it's just what he always says, sir, Your Honor. I mean, he always says.
Sorry. I told a little lie.
Oh, something like that.
Well, in any case, he was caught and arrested.
Precisely.
Mr. Falk.
Mr. Falls was arrested at a police checkpoint was set up at the base of the mountain.
Well, that certainly is some impressive police work.
Well, you know, actually it was way too close for comfort. We set up that checkpoint just after 5 PM. Well then, Mr. Falls might just try to run.
Wait, what exactly do you mean, too close for comfort?
The two of them arranged to meet at 4:30. And it takes approximately 30 minutes to go from the bridge to the checkpoint.
Oh, that was kind of close. Any later and Mr. Falls could have slipped right on by. Listen up, kitten. There's a big trap waiting for you in that testimony. A trap? Walk into it carelessly, and it'll leave more than just a flesh wound. Fun, huh? No, it's not! Well, if you want to have any chance at all, you better get some more information. And if you're going to get caught in a trap, best to get caught early. You can always look for contradictions afterwards. The ever-famous contradictions. I sure hope I can find some of those. I think I found it, but it seems too easy. I mean, at the end of the day, yes, it's a contradiction because Gumshoe is saying there's nothing strange in the photo. There is. The question then is, how easily can it be explained? But I don't have anything else. I certainly don't have much, whatchamacallit, what was it? Oh god, I don't have much in the way of evidence, but do I press again, or do I present? Let me see. What did the defense say about his photo? What he always said, I didn't do nothing, all he said, nothing, I told a little lie, or something like that. Well, in any case, precisely, yay, good. Sergeant Hawthorne, no, that's not what I want. That doesn't help. I think I present the photo here, because, I mean, it's strange, because the photo's here, but I think I present it to show that the lock is a bit dinged. Never mind, I am in trouble. This is only the first testimony, and I am lost. Oh no. Ho ho ho! Diego Armando, what is the trap? Oh dear. She was stabbed in the back. Wait a minute! No. Let me see the photo again. Let me see the photo again. Just to make sure. I already presented the photo, so I can see it. But that's unfortunate. Because I know it's wrong, so I can see it. No. Let me see the photo. Where's the blood? She died of blood loss. If she was stabbed on the bridge, dragged into the car, where's the blood? It would have pooled. I don't care if she's wearing a, a thick jacket. It would have pooled after, like, sitting like that for so long. I think I present the autopsy report, then. Never mind. Oh, God, this is horrific. Well, there is something... Is this one of those profile things again? I swear, if it's a profile thing again, I'm gonna scream. Officer and the victim... Already falls, escaped 2 days ago. What did the note say? Written by the victim. Oh, I never read the note, damn it. I didn't know there was information on the note. Okay, that's my... How was I supposed to know? No one said anything about the note. That's stupid. I did not know there... Okay, whatever. February 14th, 1:21 p.m. Falls. Oh. 4:30 p.m. at that bridge. Wear a white scarf for identity. There is no scarf in the photo. Are you... No one read the note. How was I supposed to know that I could literally read the note? It just said confidential police materials written by the victim. I mean, my fault, I guess, for not double checking, but at the same time, they would have said that what was written on the note. They never said it. Okay, well, that's what's odd. That was stupid. Witness! What is it, Miss Faye? Do you have something to say? I'm sorry. I kind of forgot what I was going to say. This is the first time I've ever had to address someone like that. Ugh. You should have practiced before coming to court. Honestly, Miss Faye, I'm not sure I like this. Say there, little kitten. Want a piece of my coffee candy? Candy? Well, you're still too young to be drinking real coffee. Ugh. Come on, Mia, shake it off. You're a lawyer, for God's sake. Detective.
Yes, ma'am.
This photo. You said that there was nothing peculiar about it, correct?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Well then, might I suggest you take another look at the note written by the victim?
No.
Yes. It very clearly says, wear white scarf for identification. The caller must have forgotten what the victim looked like. Thus, this special request. I have one very simple question for you then, Detective. Where is the white scarf? I can't seem to find it in this photo you presented.
Well, to be honest, we don't find it in the trunk, ma'am.
And you stopped there with your investigation? You should have started looking for it.
Oh!
The caller told you to wear it to identify herself, so I'd expect she to have done just that. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do you have to say about this?
Oh. I see the defense is a little lacking.
What?
The scarf you're searching for so desperately. Is it perchance this one? Where did you find that, sir? On Dusky Bridge. I was there first and decided to conduct my own investigation.
What? What did you tell me?
I made a decision to keep all pieces of evidence in my personal satchel. It's the safest place I know.
Tch. That hotshot sure has a flair for the dramatic.
It's not exactly white as the caller requested, yes? But as you can see, it's close enough for its intended purpose.
Looks like it spent some time in the mud.
Not surprising, it was drizzling on the mountain that day.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, he was intentionally hiding that scarf the whole time.
The court
will accept the scarf into evidence. Scarf, worn by the victim on the time of the incident, found on Dusky Bridge.
Now, if the defense attorney is finished embarrassing herself, I'd like to move on with the testimony. That is alright with you, is it, Miss Faye?
Boy, would I love to wrap this scarf around his smarmy little neck.
Very good. Now, if we're done with this mud-covered scarf business, the prosecution moves to establish conclusively and through hard evidence that Miss Hawthorne and Mr. Falls did indeed meet on that bridge that day. Further, we will show exactly what occurred there.
Well, that does sound quite promising. I can't wait to hear all about it. There we go. Everything is moving at his whim. Don't forget, kitten. There's a reason why everyone considers this kid a genius. A genius, huh? And a frightening one at that. Well, this is as good a time as any to stop. I mean, we had quite a bit of preparatory deposition? Story building, basically. I forgot what the word was. Basically, a bit of story building that took like 20 or so minutes before we got to the actual testimony, and then I got lost for 3 or 5 minutes, unceremoniously. So this is a good place to stop. We're gonna hear this next testimony about an eyewitness. Joy, we need to hear from that eyewitness. And yeah, good luck to me, because we're gonna have Deep Voice Edgeworth. Yeah, sorry, we're gonna have
Deep Voice Edgeworth. I'll have a little bit of a slurfest with the Gom show.
And a little judge who just not quite sure how to feel about all this. Good luck to me. Later, everyone.